M-E-A-T. M-E, me, eat. Those who will take fishes, animals, and other things, next birth they will be in human shape, and they will eat you. Very, very what? Bhyanak is that. Terrible thing. Terrible thing. So you should never take. All the actions have a reaction. If you abuse one, he will abuse. If you give any slap, he will give. If you fight, he will fight. So if you are taking meat, eggs and all these things, in this life, your habit and nature will be like goats, fishes, like animals. And in next birth, they will take you, they will eat you. So, we should not take all these things, bad things. By their places and blood, it goes in our body, and from that blood is made, from blood other things, and then by that mind is made. And that mind becomes like that animal. Sometimes they have very dangerous diseases, fishes, because fishes take everything. So we must try to be careful for all this. And only chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nothing to do. Do your job, be happy forever. Krishna has made, God has made everything to eat, so much things present. Vegetables, fruits, sweet fruits, so many herbs, rice, paddy, and so many things. Plenty of things. Why only to cut animals and food? Never is. So, my coming here, the purpose is short. I was somewhat tired in my tour for 3 months here and there, so many countries. And now our very big festival, the birthday festival of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming. Or more than 15,000 devotees will assemble there. And we will do parikrama at what? Assemble village? So I thought that I should take rest here for some days. So I went, I came here. I took rest for some days. But I was also wanted to help devotees, to inspire them. And I am success in this way. So many devotees are inspired, and they will be, I think that they will be very bold and strong. Also, I wanted to write a book. Also, I am successful in this. About 1/4 of that book, in very few days can have completed. But I know that I have begun now. Anyhow, it will be completed. So, my first preference was to help devotees. We have done so many classes here, and beautiful devotees came to us, and we helped them. We want to help more. There should not be this. Tomorrow we are going from here, but very soon our representative may come. and also I may come on the same time of the year. If he will call me, and if he will require me, you should, in the guidance of the Tulsi Prabhu, you should write me letters that we want your association, and you can send him to India as your representative. Then I may come and help you. I want to help you all. But you will have to adopt something. What I will tell to you. Try to follow. You can chant and remember Krishna's name and his person. You can read the books of Swamiji, Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. But deeper meaning you can understand in the very high class of association. Otherwise you cannot. And you will be read. So try to read, try to associate with high classes of devotees. If not high classes, then more advanced than you. And sometimes you can write letters to me. But I want to tell something. The process, how you should do. You don't criticize anyone. Try to reform yourself. Those who are not high class or devotees, and they are doing something against bhakti, you should not associate with them. Don't quarrel with anyone, don't criticize. And try to follow Srila Rupa Goswami, what he has written in his instructions of Nectar of Instruction. You can have a book, but we are telling it in very brief. You can come to slope and explain very briefly. Prayascha prajalpo nimagra jansangascha laulancha sarvitasti vinasyati. Pandit Prabhu can explain. In their householder life, they should be perfect. And then they should give up worldly life. So it is for grihastha, but it is very high for also instruction. There should be in also brahmachari and sannyasi. If they have not controlled all these things, they should not give up worldly life. So, go on. Any kinds of things which are not helpful for bhakti. Like, oh, I want to be a astrologer. It can help in our bhakti. And some money can be anyhow. We can make money some. So astrology is very. We will try to see and tell others that this your hand is not good, we are good or what. Don't go in this thing. Don't try to be master in any job except bhakti job. If you are going to do, then it may be that gradually you will be attracted to that and you will give up bhakti yoga. So don't try to endeavor for any yoga or any astrology or anything which is not helpful for you. These are called prayas. Some offenses are done. So we should try to be careful. It may be that Guru they will advise to come at that time. And if Gurudev comes, he will do pranam and he will watch arti. And if he will try to come, he will say, oh, please come. But if he is going to worship and doing arti, at that time he can make come. But if he is doing, then at that time, Gurudev will not allow to come and to do like that. If he is telling, then he is really not able. So, he will tell one time, and if he is not firing out, he will never give order. So also keep it this mind. Once he will tell, and he will say that, oh, he is not listening, he will never. So not so many things, oh, only one time, first time. And if he is not coming, it is often. But Guru should be also very bona fide. Not like nowadays. If Guru will see that, oh, he is chanting, he will never order. He wants that his disciples should do like this. So, very carefully. So, these are niyam agraha. At once Gurudev is telling and you are chanting, at once give up. And running, you should try to come and fall. Nothing to think and nothing to do. If he is telling that you should jump in sea, at once quickly. So, like that. Niyamagraha, then Jansam. Dharya, tat karma pravartana, sangatyagya, tato vritti, sarvi bhakti. To follow. Listening, listening, oh, hearing, chanting, oh, bad baby. I don't think. I'm chanting for so long. But I realize nothing. I don't know what will be the effect. There's no uttah. Then, oh, you cannot be successful. Then how should we deal with Vaishnava? In this slope it has been explained. Navin Krishna Brahmachari explained. And you are chanting, hearing Harikatha, doing other devotional activities, but you have no taste. When you begin to chant, sleepiness comes. Especially when you associate it with any Vaishnava and hearing some classes. Very soon you may sleep because you have no taste. But yet you should try to go on. Though sleepiness is coming, idleness is coming, no taste, even Krishna is so powerful that there is no way except this. Go on chanting, go on hearing, go on remembering and doing, go on devotional, other devotional activities. After some time you will see that, oh, very strong taste will come. And then you will be in Madhyamadhikari and then gradually in Uttamadhikari. Now Rupa Goswami is making conclusion of all these things and telling of the best and essence of all the teachings. Kannam Rupa Charitadi Sukattananu Kramena Rasana Manishi Niyujya Tishtan Braje Tadanuragi Jananuragi Kalam Nayed Akhilam Ityupadeshasaram. You should hear attentively. Kannam Rupa Charitadi. Oh, if you have not tasted so much in chanting name and other things, oh, very good, very beautiful pastimes of Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are there in Srimad Bhagavatam or in Chaitanya. Oh, how Krishna is killing Putana, how Jasodamaya is binding, how he is playing with boys, how he is playing Ras, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu playing with boys and girls in a very simple way but very sweetly. How Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur, by the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, gone to a drunkard, Jagaiya Madhai, and by hearing their words, how quickly they are changed totally. So listen all these things. If you are listening, oh, very soon all these unwanted things go away and you will have very taste. So you should hear all these things and chant the same name. What name? Govinda, Gopinath, Madan Mohan, and remembering the pastimes of the same name, like Damodar. You should remember the pastime of Damodar, Krishna, or all these things. You should remember and chant. Make your by tongue you should chant, and by mind remember the pastime. If you cannot do or chanting Hari name, you can go around Govardhan chanting. It will take 4-5 hours, and in that time chanting, not talking of anyone, and you can see when what Krishna pastime has done and chant Hare Krishna Hare. Especially be in Vrindavan. And if you cannot be in Vrindavan, then also chanting in Subhe and here. When chanting Cebu, you can think that, oh, I am not on the bank of sea, I am the bank of Yamuna. Not in Cebu, in Vrindavan. In the groves there, like this. You should always think that I am in a guidance of a very Rasik, like Rup Sanatan or very high class of devotees, Rasik. Always be in his guidance, don't be free. So being in Vrindavan, being in the guidance of any pure devotee, a Rasik Vaishnava, Tattva, always being in Vrindavan, by tongue you should chant Krishna and remember by mind the pastimes of Krishna. This is the essence of all the teachings which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given or Goswami. So you should try to follow. You should not think that I am alone, I am so weak. Oh, Gurudev is always there, keeping his hand on you. Always Krishna and very merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda are there. So you should think that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, always helping, and they are showering mercy, and they are always in our heart. We are not alone, no, not weak and helpless. Try to see all these things and go and do it. The life and the aim and object of the life, not making money, not only maintaining life, it should be how we can happy forever. How can we serve Radha and Krishna conjugal or Gaud Nityananda Prabhu? This should be aim and the object of the life. Anyhow, anyone cannot make deficit very bold and strong to this and go and do it. Very easily we will conquer all unwanted things, anger, lust, cunning, everything will control by him. This is the essence of all these things. Rupa Goswami himself practiced and he is telling to us. Delhi, oh Gurudev, you should tell more. It has been given in this, everything. But you can hear Harikatha. But this is the essence of all this. Gurudev, you have given only one mantra. You should give some more mantras. You should practice it. By this mantra, Hare Krishna, everything will be what? Yeah. Everything, no need of any mantra. This will do it. So you should be like this and chant and remember and be strong. My hearty blessings will always be with you. Always I will remember you. You should see that I am with you always. Help you. Go, Vivahan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Oh, what name? Oh, Tulsi Prabhu, come on. Tomorrow we will leave this place. How you do still you should speak to us. Because you brought us and he brought us. And I also telling all the devotees who are new ones that they should honor him like Siksha Guru. Always you have honor, and he will help you all. You should help them all.
So actually we are already feeling the separation of all the devotees and especially our Guru Maharaj. In fact, we were talking, or the devotees were talking, that actually for so many years it seems to be that it has a big impact that happened in the devotional life of all the devotees here. I was thanking Radhakanta Prabhu and Urupram Prabhu. In fact, when they came here last time, I thought they were just joking. Maybe they are just, they just visiting, or they're not so serious. And I can even believe that Srila Narayan Maharaj will be coming to the Philippines. If ever he may just come to Manila, but not in Cebu. Because we are so much conditioned that Cebu is a very far place and the devotees here may not be on the proper standard. But somehow, we are so very, very happy that not only that you came here to the Gurudev and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, but also, I don't want to cry, but it's really we are really very thankful for all the devotees here who have come to somehow all the guru devotees were able to have a glimpse of the physical behavior of each and every one. Like Prema Prayojan Prabhu. We just thought we're talking with Mother, I thought your name again? Apsa. Yeah. We were talking that the nature of these devotees seems to be manifesting the nature of the Guru himself. And in fact, we have been to many leadership before, and we have seen that the behavior of the leader manifests the behavior of the devotees. And somehow we have seen that I told Prema Prayojan Prabhu and Guru Prabhu and also Pundarik Prabhu that maybe they should come here more often. If you cannot come, Srila Gurudev, of course we want you to come always. Please send your disciples here to us so that at least not only that you'll be able to hear more Krishna Katha, but also to emulate their behavior to us. That we become gentle devotees. In fact, the devotees were saying that with your association, it seems that the six Goswamis were present. The scene of Vrindavan, the pastimes of Krishna, became present. And somehow we become captivated by that. And also, Srila Gurudev, we are so amazed by your behavior, by your gentleness. You're so kind, so simple, yet so deep. So,
I want that Radhakanta Prabhu on my behalf, he should give thanks to the devotees of here that they have come and they have helped us in our preaching. To us.
I'm trying to offer some very humble and insignificant service to my Gurudev. I have attempted to do some arrangements for the preaching here, but I actually have been quite inspired and realized how wonderfully Krishna and Mahaprabhu have exhibited their mercy to all the devotees through Gurudev by his coming here. And just to see the devotees that I knew from so many years ago that I didn't know if they were still here or practicing or gone or what, it was very heart-rendering. And to see them come forward and associate and be so enthusiastic and enlivened made me feel very good. And of course, the help and wonderful preaching efforts of Rukram Prabhu, who came here with me early and so kindly reached out to the devotees and personally helped them by his preaching and his very wonderful, kind relationships that he developed with some of the devotees there. I'd like to thank him for his efforts in helping me to take place. And also Tulsi Prabhu, who arranged this wonderful place here. We could not arrange in Cebu because of being in America and being in Manila. But Tulsi took it upon himself to find this ideal location with a nice facility for having programs, and also a facility for Gurudev to rest and write and be by the beach in very restful situations. So he's also gone through so much endeavor, and we greatly appreciate all his work. And then we do them for Prabhu for cooking for all the devotees. And Prem Raj is just speaking so nicely and giving Hari Katha to the devotees. Krishna Das was wonderful, wonderful. Good job, and Sudhir Prabhu, and Jim Prabhu, and Bajanath Prabhu, and Vindhiri, and Sridham Thakur for telling the whole world about the Philippines. So this party, and the party also has helped so much. Yes.
If they are not here, to whom we have
to preach Hari Katha.
So very thanks to you all, devotees. Gaur Prema.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.